Hey guys, it's Ryan Teljanik with PlayStation The Official Magazine, and I'm here with Ann Lewis.
Hey, what's up?
And today we're going to talk about the Resistance 3 multiplayer beta. And what were some of the things you noticed coming from our few matches of Resistance 2 before we loaded this up?
Well, there's a huge difference in the visual quality. This is just a giant leap from the really cartoony feel of Resistance 2. This is a lot more realistic. It gives you a, darker, grittier feeling when you play it.
Absolutely.
So that was a nice change, I think.
And then what about the size of the matches?
Well, some people really appreciated the huge scale of the 30-on-30 teams that you can have in Resistance 2. I actually really appreciate the smaller teams. I like the 8-on-8. It gives you, there's more of a competitive spirit against specific team members, and
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that was one thing I noticed too. It's it's a lot more calculated. It feels a little bit maybe more competitive focused than Resistance 2 had been. And then of course there's the improvements to the weapons, which now feel like they feel a lot beefier. They're a lot of fun to shoot. They're definitely more accurate, especially like the carbine here and the bullseye. In Resistance 1 and 2, the bullseye would just kind of shoot in the general direction you're pointing it at, but now it's like it's got a lot more of a focused accuracy to it, so that's pretty nice. Also, I'm a big fan of the new UI, the fluorescent colors here. There's the obvious health meter at the bottom left, your ammo count at the bottom right, and then here in the middle you can see, well, not after Anne gets killed because she pretty consistently died.
Yeah, anytime you see somebody dying, that would be me.
And anytime you see somebody killing somebody, that's usually me.
Mm-hmm.
But bottom left here, or right in the bottom center, you can see the active abilities that you can use. So for in this match, pushing left on the D-pad would activate an ammo drop to refill your ammo. Pushing right on the D-pad activates a decoy that runs alongside you. Actually, that just got activated. You can kind of see it there right next to me. When players shoot it, it kind of filters in and out like that so they can tell it's a decoy, but usually by then you have enough time to get a drop on them. And what other abilities did we see?
Well, right now we can see you've just activated your kill streak, and I know that was you because I never once got a kill streak. But this is the cloak, and I was actually a big fan of the cloak. It lets you turn, mostly invisible. When you get fired at, you can see this sort of translucent glow.
Right.
But that was a huge help in the game. And then there was also the tactical shield, or the assault shield that we saw at the very beginning.
At the very beginning there. Yeah, so you want to tell people what happens when people with shotguns get assault shields?
It's mayhem, and they never die. It is awful, and it seems like they're cheating until you have the assault shield, and then it is fantastic. Along with the active abilities you've also have passive abilities like, an increased magazine size, and other pretty standard shooter fare.
Yeah, and then along with that too, as you kill people, you get experience points, level up. The first couple levels you unlock standard loadouts. The first one I think you start off with a carbine, and then you can unlock the bullseye, and a few other new abilities and grenade types. And then kind of too, as you level up, when you get to the point where you can start customizing your loadouts, you use the skill points that you obtain through leveling to purchase new weapons, abilities, that kind of thing, to slot into your customized loadout. And then there's also some cool revenge abilities too. Occasionally you'll see these little bug things on the floor, like those burst out of people's chests when they die. It's pretty awesome, but they're a pain in the ass because they'll come right at you. And they'll kill you pretty quick too. It kind of reminds me of maybe like the Call of Duty ability where you drop the grenade when you die. It's kind of similar to that.
In the beta, we only got to check out, 2 maps and modes. The first one that you guys saw was the Seaside map, and we were playing Team Deathmatch. Second map is the Train Yard, and in this one we're playing a, capture the control point mode called Chain Reaction.
Yeah, but overall the beta was pretty cool. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the finished product when Resistance 3 comes out. I've been kind of indifferent towards this series up until now, but I'm actually pretty excited for Resistance 3. But thanks a lot for checking out episode 2 of PTOM Theater, and be sure to check out our review of Resistance 3 in the November issue, which hits newsstands on September 27th, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.